It's the Weather Xtreme video. This is the afternoon edition for Friday, November 11th, Veterans Day. I'm James Spann. We're looking at more dry conditions for the next 5 days. This record-breaking dry spell continues, but again, there is great hope. Toward the end of next week, a cold front brings a chance of rain. Could it be? Let's check it out. There's the water vapor satellite view this afternoon, troughing over the northeast. Little upper low near El Paso, and the subtropical jet stream is overhead. That's pushing some mid and high-level clouds over the state from 15,000 feet up, dimming the sun. But underneath that, the air is just dry as could be. Check out the dew points. They're in the 30s. In fact, the dew point at Fort Payne is in the 20s, so obviously it's not going to rain with an air mass like that. And temperatures are mostly in the 60s. Birmingham at 68. Tuscaloosa 66. Gadsden, the warm spot, they've got 71. We'll expect highs in the 60s for the weekend. And around the nation, temperatures may be a little above average, but that looks fairly typical for an early November day. Got a few pockets where frost and freeze warnings are in effect for areas north of here, and many North Alabama locations had frost this morning, and some spots had a freeze. Obviously, we're not going to spend a lot of time on this map. This is the convective outlook for the rest of today and tonight. And this is the rain for the next 7 days, valid through Friday of next week, showing nothing. But again, you see that little tongue of green coming down through Missouri and Arkansas. That's that front. And that is due in here the following day on Saturday the 19th. And there's hope that will bring some rain in here. No, it's not going to break a drought, but we'll take anything just to get things started. Tropics, still very quiet. So model fans, here we go. The GFS, this is the 12Z run, valid tomorrow at noon. Upper high across the high plains. Heights about where they should be here, and should be a nice fall day. Partly to mostly sunny with a high in the 60s. Same thing Sunday. We start the day around 40. Colder pockets will see 30s. The high will be in the 60s. Both the NAM and the GFS are showing 66 on Sunday. That's about average for mid-November. Monday of next week, it's the same. Tuesday, we're still dry. Wednesday, we'll be watching the western states, watch this big storm form. In fact, check it out on Thursday. That's a very intense 987 millibar low that's over South Dakota. Howling winds will be increasing around that thing. Big snows back in the northern Rockies, but we're still dry. And this is a week from today, Friday the 18th. The GFS is back on the trough, and again, it's got the deep surface low over Minnesota with blizzard conditions over the Dakotas, and a trailing cold front coming down through St. Louis and Dallas-Fort Worth with a band of showers and storms. And finally, it moves in here early Saturday morning. This is 6 a.m. on Saturday the 19th. And again, no, this is not going to be some super big rain event. I don't think we have any severe weather with that, but at least it's good to see some green on that board. This is the European Saturday, and it's very similar. It's got the front coming through, although it's drier, and that's obviously not showing much at all. But typically cold fronts in November, we'll see some rain with them. And I'm pretty optimistic we'll get just a little bit. And you can see it turn sharply colder after that. This is Monday the 21st. These are temperature anomalies, and you can see colder than average readings over much of the eastern states. European ensemble data through Christmas, still looking good for December. You see how the rain increases. All those members are showing a lot of red as you get into December. And again, the ensemble mean is over 5 inches for Birmingham through December the 26th. We hope that verifies. And numbers, highs mostly in the 60s and lows mostly in the 40s across the board. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes in the blog. The next video here, my next video, will be here Monday morning at 7. Brian Peters, the man that looks like Colonel Sanders, will have the video updates tomorrow and Sunday. If you can't catch us this evening on the live stream or the television side, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend, and God bless.